Hey friends, it's me, Pastor Doug, with another word of encouragement for the day for today, Tuesday, October 26th. And today's word comes out of the book of Psalm, chapter 103, verse 8. And in it, we continue our exploration of a series of phrases that God uses to describe himself all the way back in Exodus chapter 34, verses 6 and 7. If you've been with us, you know that we've been looking really closely at that passage. And in that passage in Exodus, God reveals himself. He describes himself. And one of the phrases that he uses to describe himself is slow to anger. It's the Hebrew phrase, erek apayim. The problem is that's not actually what erek apayim actually means, at least not literally. It doesn't literally mean slow to anger. In fact, it doesn't have anything to do with being slow, and it doesn't really technically, literally have anything to do with anger. That phrase, erek apayim, actually means long nostrils or long nose. And we go, how in the world did that get translated into slow to anger? Well, think about it. We in English have idioms, we have phrases, we have figures of speech, right? Where I might say, oh man, I tried to lift that thing, but it weighed a ton. It doesn't literally mean that it weighed a ton. It just means that it weighed a lot. We've got lots of phrases like that in English. Well, in Hebrew, to be erek apayim, to be long-nosed or long nostrils, meant to be patient, to be long-suffering, to be slow to anger. Why? Well, think about it. When you're angry or when someone is upset, what happens to our nostrils? Our nostrils literally flare out, right? We get mad, we get angry, our face contorts. And then think about what we do when we need to pause for a moment, when someone says something that upsets us or our kids have made a mess. What do we need to do to calm ourselves? What do? Okay. Right? We take a big, long breath, often through our nose. And so that idea has then gotten translated into this idea of being long-nostriled or long-nosed, which means, in essence, slow to anger. In Psalm 103, verse 8, listen to what we read. The Lord is compassionate and gracious. He is slow to anger. What's the phrase in Hebrew there? Erek apayim. Long-nostriled. He's abounding in love. In fact, this psalm goes on to say this: he will not always accuse, nor will he harbor his anger forever. He does not treat us as our sins deserve or repay us according to our iniquities. For as high as the heaven is above the earth, so great is his love for those who fear him. As far as the east is from the west, so far he has removed our transgressions from us. Friends, God apparently has a big nose, which makes people like me feel pretty good because I've been made fun of for having a big nose before. It is a beautiful thing to consider that God has a big nose. And by that, I don't mean his physical appearance, right? I'm just saying it's a beautiful thing that God is slow to anger. Friends, have a great day and join us tomorrow. We'll see you then.